The second largest city of the European Union, the capital of Spain and the economic and cultural hub of the Iberian Peninsula. Welcome to Madrid, or as we say in Spanish, Bienvenido a Madrid.
You hear the birds?
Yeah?
Oh, never mind, it's just the traffic light.
Sounds more like guns to me, Star Wars type guns.
Choo, 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 choo.
This is Puerta del Sol, one of the most famous and busiest squares in the city. It literally means a sun gate. It's also the center of Madrid. Literally, there is a stone here on the pavement which marks the kilometer zero of Spain, from where all the roads and the Spain start from. There are three statues in the square. One is this King Carlos III, one of the most famous mayors of Madrid, known for making progressive reforms in the city. There's another statue there of a bear who's eating from a strawberry tree. And on the other side, there's a statue of a lady. In front of this square is also the government headquarters. So there's a lot of media here today, and there's one guy protesting for quicker distribution of vaccines. Now, right next to Puerta del Sol, we have the Plaza Mayor. It's the 15th century center of Old Madrid. It was a marketplace back in those times. It got burned down by fire 3 times, and the latest reconstruction of the buildings that you see around me is from 1790.
The old city center is so full of these beautiful houses.
All the streets in the old city are called calle, and they have some very pretty signs marking them. These are some of the traditional dishes from Spain that you find almost everywhere in Madrid. The calamari bocadillo is fried calamari inside bread, or the paellas. The COVID situation in Madrid is currently slightly different from most other European countries. Almost everything is open here, eating inside restaurants, cinema halls, shopping malls, and even many tourist attractions. But of course with the requirement of wearing masks. That magnificent building behind me is called Centro Centro. It's the City Hall of Madrid, and you can actually go up there. Up here on the Centro Centro, there's an observation deck on the 8th floor, but it's closed today. So we can go to floor 6 though, where there's a restaurant and a bar. This is the sort of view that you can get from up here. However, the observation deck is currently closed, so we can't go up to the very top. Here we are at the green lungs of Madrid, the El Retiro Park with over 15,000 trees. It's like a green oasis in the middle of city. You can come here to relax, work out, or see some exhibitions with your family. The park is full of interesting sculptures and fountains. It also has a large artificial lake in the middle. Here we can also go to row the boats. You want to go there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Hola. Renting this boat costs €6 for up to 4 people, and you can ride this for 45 minutes. The lake itself is not very big. I can see from one end to the other end, but it's a nice chilling activity. Not my personal favorite, but if this is something you're into, then you can have it on your list when coming to Madrid. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you like it, darling?
Wow. Behind me you can see Palacio de Cristal, the Crystal Palace, which is a very famous attraction here. It was built as a greenhouse in 1887, but today it is used for art exhibitions. Unfortunately, I cannot get much closer to it because of these restrictions again. La Casa de Papel. You might remember the famous TV series Money Heist, in which a group of robbers steal money from the Royal Mint of Spain. Behind me is the real Royal Mint of Spain. However, the fun fact is that the series wasn't actually shot in front of this real Royal Mint. It was shot in front of the Spanish National Research Council building. This magnificent palace behind me has 3,418 rooms. It's the Royal Palace of Madrid, one of the top tourist attractions here. It is the official residence of the royal family, but nowadays it's mostly used for state ceremonies and it's open for public. Every year, more than 2 million visitors come to see the rooms inside. From the inside, some of the rooms are absolutely mind-blowing. It wasn't allowed to film inside the best rooms, so unfortunately I can't show you all the inside decoration here. But even the main hall area where filming was allowed is really beautifully decorated with paintings, designs and statues. Madrid is actually a very busy and rather noisy city. The situation of traffic that you see behind me is pretty common to see at all times in the day. If you prefer having a more peaceful time, I would recommend that you stick to the old city area. The last thing that you would expect to see in Madrid is a 2,000-year-old Egyptian temple. But here we are at the Temple of Dibor. This is actually not native to Madrid. It was donated by the Egyptian government to the Spanish government in 1968. When you come here, make sure not to stand in this area because there will be a guy over there whistling and telling you to stop.
The temple is located in a nice park which offers amazing views over the whole city. It's especially nice to come here at sunset.
Outside Madrid, there are two beautiful towns of Segovia and Toledo. If you're staying in Madrid for longer, I would definitely recommend visiting either of these towns or both of them. Right now, we are in Segovia, and one of the most unique things that you can do here is a hot air balloon ride. And that's exactly what we are planning to do. The hot air balloon will rise up and give us an overview of the whole city. Right now it's around 6:30 a.m. The sun hasn't even risen yet. So the balloon ride happens right at the sunrise. Are you feeling cold?
A bit.
It looks like you're in the Arctic again. I was saying as soon as the fire goes up, it starts to feel extremely warm. No? We are moving. Wow.
Segovia looks like a city that could be straight out of Game of Thrones. It was declared a World Heritage Site in 1985. Some of the prominent attractions that you can see from the balloon are the Roman Aqueduct Bridge, the Segovia Cathedral built in late Gothic style, and the Alcazar of Segovia. It's a unique medieval castle which served as an inspiration for Walt Disney's Cinderella Castle.
At least it didn't fall on us. Hope you enjoyed this short overview of all the great things that you can do in and around Madrid. If you like this video, do subscribe to the DW Travel channel for more such videos. See you next time.